Good morning, everyone, and welcome again to a oracle card reading for the collective. I am so glad that you are here with me today, and it was going to be for the weekly card reading. However, today is Tuesday, so it still works for the week. But I decided today would be a great day, a beautiful day to do a card reading for the collective. So, the deck I'm going to use today is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. I absolutely love this deck, and it was designed and created by Colette Baron Reed. It's one of my absolute favorite decks to use. So, I'm just going to invite and thank the spirits for coming in, and that they will guide this amazing reading just for you. So if something here resonates beautifully with you, you know that you are not here by mistake, that this was designed perfectly by the divine, that this was the message that you are here to receive. And also take from this what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. Ooh, all right. So, what does the collective need to know? What messages do you need to know? As I continue to, all right. You want to come out? See if there's anything else for you today. And if you want your own private personal reading, you can contact me. I do private readings, and for the incredible price, which I have been told by many that this price is an incredible price, and it is for my introductory rate of $30 for 60-minute card reading with me, and it's online, so honestly, you don't even have to get out of your pajamas. Isn't that awesome? Absolutely. This whole online world, it's great, as long as you're wearing a top. And I can promise you today, it's not pajama bottoms. I'm actually, dressed. Not that that matters. So, all right. So I have your cards. And Spirit obviously has a great message for those of you out there. And with these cards, interestingly, these cards have, if they show up in the deck kind of upside down, that is a challenge or something that they're warning you about. And the cards that are right side up, those are called ally cards. So the first card that came out of the deck was an upside down, the Camel Boy. And he represents small steps and asking for help. And he is part of a 3-card pull that arrived just after each other. And somebody out there really needs to know that you're carrying way too much on yourself. That you need to break things down into smaller steps, because you don't have to scale the entire mountain in the one day. Rome was not built in one day. And not only on top of that, you need to ask for your angel guidance. The spirits are there. They want to help you. and you're struggling and you're trying to do everything on your own, and you don't have to. And this is your reminder card that the angels are right there. They want to help you. Just ask them. They're not going to push their way into your life. You do still have the choice of following or not, but they're just encouraging you. They're saying, hey, hello, we're here, we want to help you. So the next card that showed up is the Shadow Queen. The Shadow Queen, and she lets you know about us acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. And she was the second card, where the camel boy was showing that he was saying, like, you need more help. She's there to remind you that you need to acquire that knowledge. Yes, there are people around you and who can support you and love you through the task that you are doing, the work you're doing, the business you're building. And that you do need to acquire knowledge. But she's here to remind you, acquiring knowledge also means listening to your spirits, listening to your angel guides, and to come out and also make the decision. As she's holding this lantern, she's showing you the way, that there is a way. And also she talks about insecurity. You won't have that insecurity if you are getting the knowledge from your guides, from your spirits, and those that you deeply trust around you. That is something that she is here to show you. And the third one in here, I love this card. She is the Dream Walker. She is here to let you know that your dreams will come true. She is here as part of the collective good. So this is not just towards any one person, but the collective good. That what you're asking about, the information that you want, and when you seek it from up there and all around you, the spirits, your spirit guides, she's telling you you're going to reach your dream. And it's not only going to be just good for you, it's going to be good for everyone who's around you. And that it's not just about you. And that yes, you may feel that insecurity right now, but you're gonna bloom like a beautiful flower. And she's here to tell you that you're right there. That she's leading you and she's guiding you. Just like this beam of light, she's also leading your way. So that was the first three, the little bundle that came into the cards. The next one was a bundle of 2. Now this could also mean that it's going to carry on with talking about, but just another part. Or this could be addressing a completely different situation. So let's take a look. Oh, so both of these came up upside down. So a warning for people out there. And just for something for you to pay attention to. So the first one is hungry ghosts, obsessions, a scarcity consciousness, and attachment. And when they appear as a warning, is to remind you to be very careful that you're not thinking out of a scarcity mindset. To get outside of yourself and to watch the words that you are saying to yourself. If you believe that you can accomplish something and that it is around you and abundant and amazing and exciting, Don't make yourself small. Don't come from a place of scarcity. Just know that there is so much out there. And you don't have to fear that someone else is going to take it from you, or that there is a competition so great that only there can be one winner. That's not life. That's sports. That's maybe a few other things. But she's here to remind you that you don't have to go and be hungry all the time, that you can be satisfied. There is enough. And she's here to lead your way. And the second part, the second card here that's very interesting is the Ice Queen. And what she represents is ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. She's also here to remind you, I'll turn her back upside, but she's also here to tell you that yes, some things aren't going to just fall in your lap, that where the hungry ghost is, yes, you still need to persevere. You still need to kind of work at things. You're not entitled to anything, and it doesn't have to be fair or just because you want it that you're going to get it. There are steps that you have to take in order for it to come together. So she's asking you to remember that you need to come from an abundant and enough, that there is enough for everyone mindset. But don't think that you deserve it just because. The struggle you're having is that you should just get it, that you're entitled to it. Have you put in the work? Have you done what you needed to? Or are you just flying on easy street? And that's what she's here to remind you, is that you still have to put in the work. So that is interesting for those two. The next one is 3 cards, which is really neat. So we got, okay. Interesting. All right. I love, I am always so impressed when Spirit and the angels just, they lay it all out there for you. The first one here, and that could be a little bit coasting on the last 2 cards. And she is a part of the resting tree. And she came upright. And so she's letting you know there's patience and stillness. There is a time right now. I felt maybe that this could be going on to the previous cards, but no, there's something, this message is for someone else. This message, you've been working so hard and you've been trying everything. And the thing is that right now the Spirit is telling you that you have tried everything. You've tried absolutely everything to make something happen in your own will. And she comes about and she's saying, now is the time for patience. Now is the time for resting and for stillness, because you've done everything that you can do. And what you want, the angels and spirits are working in behind the scenes that you cannot see. and they have things that they have to put together in order to help you. I feel like this one is more of a family question, or a family card. And it's out there for someone to know that what you're trying to build, it's still a matter of patience. It's you've done it all. You've done everything that you possibly can to take care of yourself and to create that. And now it's time for spirit and for the angels to do their work. Your next, the next card that came up on that one was the Wise Woman of Wonderland. And her card represents integrity and compromise, but she came upside down. So what she is representing is the integrity and knowing this is a message that for you to know that you have inside. You may feel like you haven't done everything that you possibly could. And she's warning you specifically, to know inside of you that you have done everything that you can to improve a situation, to create this situation that you want, your heart's desire. She just wants to warn you that you're being too hard on yourself. You're being way too hard on yourself. And you need to just sit back in wonderment and allow yourself that peace and allow yourself that time to just be in rest mode. And she's also letting you know, as far as compromise goes, just be still. Don't barter and beg that I promise I will do this if you do this. You're trying to make a compromise, you're trying to make a deal. And that's not needed right now. Just know that it's working out for your greater good, and it might take longer than what you want. But don't make those deals. You don't have to make those deals in order to try to rush something. Just know that it's happening and it's perfect timing. And the last card, which came up, which came as an ally, is the High Lady of Love and Compassion. And she represents reverence, kindness, and consideration. And what she's representing for you today is kindness for yourself, love for yourself. This situation that you're worried about, this creation, remember that you're also co-creating with the Spirit. You're co-creating with God. And you are co-creating. But sometimes you have to take the back seat. And remember to treat your body, your mind, your spirit with kindness and with incredible love. And be considerate. Look in the consideration as to why things aren't happening right now. And know that there is a reason. And that it's only for your greater good. The thing that what you want to see, what you want to build, how big your family is, that it's coming, and that there is patience. So that was a special message for somebody out there who really needs to know that there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Now, the final card in this set, interestingly enough, is the Fire Prince. And he kind of is overarching all of the other cards, which is very interesting. And he came as a warning. So he represents optimism and aggression. And it's interesting because I just drew a blank. And that I need to go to the book. Because he has a message in there specifically for us. And it's not coming through. There's a few things that are coming through, and it'll probably make sense once I read this. So for him, that there are a couple of messages delivered by the Fire Prince. So take heed, as one or both could pertain to you right now. Be mindful of starting a fire that you can't put out. Aggressive action results in loss. Slow down and don't be so eager to reach your goal or to try to take things into your own hands. Stay clear of someone else's unbridled ambition and aggression as well. If you think that you could get burned, you most certainly will, unless you remove yourself from the action. The other part and message that he comes out with is that he could also be warning you to be careful of burnout yourself. This might pertain to being a workaholic, and especially as we talked about in the last set of cards, we're talking about that person who may be trying to create a bigger family, or even those that are trying to create a bigger business, where patience and stillness is needed. That if you work and work and work, what's going to happen is that you won't enjoy the fruits of your work because you will be burnt out. You will become sick, or something could happen that you can't enjoy what you've created. So be aware of the Fire Prince. Be aware of this warning. If you have done all that you can, that's the time to stop and just wait and listen and ask for guidance. I know sometimes that's very difficult to hear, especially when you're trying to move things along and we get so excited about something that we just, we want it. We want it right now. And this is the perfect understanding of that your dreams will come true, but in the right time. And you trying to make the right time be the right time now, they're letting you know that you need to pull back. You need to be patient. And that they've got you as part of your angelic team, as part of your spirit guides. They've got you. Look to them, talk to them, express your frustrations with them. Cry out to them in this time of wait. So thank you very much. I am so excited that you stayed with me and that this is a message for the collective. Again, if you would like your own personal reading, get in contact with me. I will put my website and how to reach me in the descriptions. And if you want your own personal private reading, I do this over Zoom so that I record the call for you, and then you can go back and you can listen to it as many times, because I know there's always a lot of information that the spirits leave with me, and it's all yours. It's for you. So if you're interested in a private reading, it is $30 for 60 minutes. That is a great introductory rate. So have a wonderful and beautiful, blessed week, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.